Snorlax, Lumberry, and we're gonna go ahead and bury. Boom. He concedes. Yo, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you guys clocking in for another video. Today I want to show you my Bidoof, Berry, Snorlax deck. So that's a lot to take in, but basically what we're doing is we're using Bidoof, we're using his evolution by Barrow, and we're using Snorlax in a deck with Lumberry cards and the new Berry cards. So the Berry support card, which is a trainer card, that allows Snorlax to be able to attack on 2 energy instead of 4 energy. And if you mix that with the Lumberry item card, Snorlax's attack collapse that does 100 damage, it puts him to sleep, but if you attach the Lumberry to Snorlax, he will not be asleep after that attack. So basically what you're trying to do is trying to get your Berry onto Snorlax and then bury Snorlax so he can do 100 damage unexpected onto any opponent that's out there in the active spot. This deck is a lot of fun. Let's dive right in so I can show you how we've constructed this deck, okay? The way it works is we really want to start with Bidoof. We want to get 2 energy on Bidoof early. We want to cut an enemy's HP in half if we can, if they put out something big. And if we can get the evolution, then we can start doing 60. And then we want to get 2 energy on Snorlax on the bench and hopefully pull a Berry. We want to pull both berries so that Snorlax can attack on 2 energy and he won't be asleep. And then if you get a Lumberry and 2 Berry cards, you can attack 2 turns in a row on the 2 energy before you get the 4 energy. So that's a perfect world. Let's see how it's going to work. All right, just running through the deck list real quick. We have 2 Bidoofs, 2 Bibarels, 2 Snorlax, Potion, 2 Pokeballs, Communication to help you find something if you need it, 2 Lumberries, 2 Research, a Sabrina, a Leaf, Cyrus, a Rida, and we run Water Energy on this so we can get the 40 heal, and the 2 Berry support cards. Let's take it right into action, guys. Thanks for clocking in. Okay, we're gonna go second here, which means we get to put an energy on Bidoof. So we're gonna drop Bidoof out. Start. This is probably a ramp up deck, most likely. If it's steel, I'm thinking ramp up. So probably gonna see, I'm expecting to see a Diaga. Yep, that's what we're expecting. We have Sabrina, so we can get Diaga in there so we can half its HP early. So this is good for us. So we got our Lumberry. We don't have anyone from our... We don't have Snorlax yet. This might be a good matchup for us, low-key. And we don't want Snorlax. We don't want to communicate for Snorlax because this could work if we get Diaga in. We're going to go ahead and get him in now, just in case he puts out another basic, which I expect him to do. So let's see what he does here. Does he try to leaf back out or does he stay in and take the Super Fang? Because I definitely expect him to get another Mon in there. So we take advantage of the Sabrina now. Okay, he's got Shaman for the heals. He's got both Shamans. Okay. Alright, so now he's going to put the Rocky Helmet, but Bidoof goes through Rocky Helmet. It doesn't do anything to him. Alright, so now we have Bibarel. We will communicate because we're looking for a Snorlax. We have 2 Bibarels, Bibarel. So now we look for our Snorlax. There it is. Alright, so now we put Snorlax out on the bench. We go ahead and Super Fang. And we're going to half him down. And we're not going to take any damage from his Rocky Helmet. No damage from the Rocky Helmet. Now he's at 60. I mean, he's at 70. I'm sorry. He's going to heal to 80. We can get him down to 40 if we stay in. But he is going to hit me for 30. Oh, he's going to potion too. Okay. He's at 100. He's going to double potion here. We could, because Snorlax, we're going to have him again. We're gonna have him again because if I go down here, Snorlax will be ready next turn. Snorlax will be ready next turn with Berry. Okay, I could go by Barrel instead to hit him for 60. Actually, that would probably be better, and then he wouldn't go down. So if we go by Barrel, we hit him for 60. We take the 20 damage, but we don't go down. So no need to have him. It was going to be the exact same thing if we just evolve. Except we save Amon. So we do that. Definitely. He heals. He has no more heals after that, though. He's going to Giovanni. So he's going to do 40 here. Okay. This deck is interesting. I don't know if he just hasn't got the other Pokemon he's looking for. I'm thinking he just hasn't got the other Pokemon he's looking for. We're going to put this out too. We're going to go ahead and retreat out Snorlax. We are going to Lumberry. So we're not sleep. And we're going to go ahead and Berry. And we're going to take this guy out. Boom. Okay, we're going to do 20 to ourselves from the Rocky Helmet. But that's 2 points. Big card for him is off the board for us. Okay, so now these cards, once we get 2 more energy, we just 100 them. And they only do 30. So we're not worried here. We just need 2 turns. Okay, there's the Arceus. So is he gonna get Arceus ready? He could retreat to get Arceus ready. Okay, he's gonna retreat to get Arceus ready. So now I'm wondering if I should... I have another Berry in here. He concedes. He concedes. I was gonna say, I have another Berry in here. He doesn't know if I have Berry and I'm ready to attack. I don't know. I don't know his whole thought process on that of conceding, but we will take that victory. So basically that deck, he was wanting to set up his Arceus and he didn't get it. But hey, he didn't get it, he didn't get it. So that's a good win right there. That's a good win. We're going second. That's cool. All right, it's a Psychic deck. We are starting with Bidoof. We like that. We have a Lumberry. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a Togekiss, right? It's going to be a Togekiss. With the Giratina. Okay. He gets an early evolution. This could be bad for Bidoof. We really want to get Barrel out here kind of quick. I could Sabrina. Sabrina. Remember, this has a 1 retreat if he puts the energy there. So he would need to put the energy there. So let's Sabrina. That would be more our speed if we Sabrina, because with the Togepi, if he with 1 energy on his, if he has an evolution, he will hit for 40, I think it is, on the evolution. So we want him to put the energy there to get this card out if we can. So we're gonna early Sabrina. Okay, he's got another one cooking up. Yeah, he does have the evolution. He's going to put the energy there. So he's going to get it ready. So what we're going to do now, we're going to also get Snorlax ready. Okay. So now we're going to do this. We want to start finding some cards. Okay, there's the Barrel. So we want to do that. We'll probably get another Bidoof here. Yep. Alright, so we can do that. Now, what we're gonna do is, if we have him, he can put an energy there, back out for this. So we're going to barrel here. Okay, because we know this is coming in. It might even come in with an evolution. So now we just gotta get Snorlax ready, and we need a berry. We need a berry. Rolling tackle here. Might come in with an evolution. If he comes in with an evolution, he does 60. Okay, so he's gonna wait to get that evolution. He's gonna wait. Remember, he needs to put an energy there for that to get out. He's gonna Giant Cape to give him another turn. Okay. That gives me another turn too to find Snorlax. So I'm okay with that. I mean, not find Snorlax. What we really want to find is berry. Let's go ahead and just put that Snorlax out. We really don't need the other barrel. So let's put Snorlax out. And we're going to start getting this one ready. Okay, we're going to tackle. Okay, so now he could put an energy here, back out for this. If he doesn't want it to fall. He might want it to fall. Okay, 160 on that. Research. Remember, with Cynthia, this does 50 more, which would be enough to take me out. He does not have Cynthia, though. He can't use Cynthia because he just used his research card. So he's going to do 60 here. He does 120 next. We really need a berry. We can... Oh, we got it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this here. And we are going to hit him. We're going to go down. We're going to hope that he doesn't have a potion. Or we're going to hope we pull another berry. And that's going to decide how we play next, our next move. If he potions and Snorlax can't kill, we want to get this in so we can interrupt his Overdrive Smash. Because Overdrive Smash, as long as he stays out, it keeps going up. So he didn't potion, so now we can knock him out, which is huge. Huge. Alright, so now Snorlax is in there. We have two Lumberries. So what we want to do is we do want to use one now. We're not sleep. We don't want to be sleep. So we won't even need our other berry. We won't even need our other berry. Because we'll have 4. We can save it for this Snorlax. So we knock this Togekiss out. Okay, so he doesn't have his other Togekiss. So that's gonna be game. Huge. Pretty fun so far. Uh-oh, is our opponent already having problems? We're going first. We don't really like to go first, but hey, it is what it is. Ooh, and we're starting Snorlax. Not ideal unless we pull an early berry. Not ideal. So let's see what the deck is like when we start with Snorlax. Let's see if we can pull this off. Let's see. There's Diaga. Into... Ooh, so this is going to be a Probo Bass. Okay, so we have 2 barrels. Let's see what we get out of this. We can definitely get a Bidoof. Or a Lumberry, Irida. That's good. Let's go ahead and communicate with a Bibarel. We don't need 2 in our hand. And hopefully we get a Bidoof here. Okay, so we have some backup. So we are hoping for a berry real soon. Berry real soon. Now remember, Bidoof cuts through defensive abilities. So if you have an ability that gives you -20, well, actually, yeah, Bidoof cuts through that. So we might still be able to beat this Probo Bass. We gotta see. Oh, there's a berry and another Lumberry. So again, we attack this guy. It's in the turn there. So he's gonna hit us for 30. The other Diaga. He's gonna get the other Diaga ready, I think. Who does he get ready here? The other Dialga. Okay. Okay. So what we do here is... Do we have 2 Bidoofs? We do. So maybe between all 3 of my Mons here, we can make something happen. We can attack with Berry. I think we're going to go by Barrel on one. We're going to go Bidoof on another. Bidoof for the Fang by Barrel to then hit the 60. So I think we're going to keep a Bidoof out here. Alright, so here we just heal up. Oh no, we can't heal up because we have to Berry. So we're going to Lumberry. Then we're going to Berry. Okay, and then we're going to collapse. So we're going to do 100. And we're up. Now, he doesn't know if I have another berry card. Because I could have a berry card. He has no idea. But I want to see what his next move is. Okay, he put the energy there. So he's going to Metallic Turbo. So he's taking the chance to get that fully ready. I do have another berry. I could knock this out. Or I could protect myself. I could Irida and protect myself from him knocking me out. I could put 2 on Bidoof. I think I'm gonna go. We're gonna go here. We're going to Irida. That'll protect from a knockout. We're gonna evolve. We're gonna end turn. So now if he comes in, okay, he's gonna ramp up. He's gonna ramp up. So he's letting this card go. Alright, so if I Sabrina, I think he brings this in. I could just Berry and then start getting my barrel ready. Oh, I can't Sabrina and Berry. I think I start getting Bidoof ready. Or do I put this here, Sabrina, and then I go down? Then I have no energy anywhere. My other Snorlax would be awesome here. I know he's gonna come in with this. Alright, you know what? It just depends if he has an evolution next. Does he have the 2 evolutions for Probo Bass? Let's see if he has an evolution for Probo Bass. Because I can Sabrina and knock one out. Giant capes. Whew. He does not have an evolution. So we win on Sabrina. So we go here. Okay. Pokeball. That's our other Snorlax. But we use 2 berries. So we're not really focused on Snorlax anyway. But that's Snorlax. Okay, we go here. Sabrina. Okay. And we buy Barrel. GG! Let's go. This deck is fun to use. I will say this deck is fun to use. Sometimes the energy can be tricky, but in certain situations with all the cards that you have to help the support cards, this deck can be very, very good. Because you get a lot of unexpected quick damage from Snorlax. You get nice half damage from Bidoof. And then you get a consistent 60 from Barrel without having to add more energy to Bidoof. Once you get the half, you can just go to Barrel if you have the time to start getting the consistent 60. So you can start putting that energy on Snorlax on the bench or on another mod or whatever you need to do. So you can still move this around a little bit. You don't need 2 Bidoof Barrels. You can move this around. You could probably play with some other basic mons. So that could be something you could play around with. So we might play around with this deck still and see if we can come up with something else. But I am liking this deck so far. Do not forget to leave a like, comment on the video, tell me what you think about this deck, and subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon TCG Pocket gameplay. I will catch you guys on the next video, okay? Peace. Very, 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 very.